Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I am on part 2 of the weekly budgeting for the first week of December, and this is my favorite part, which is the cash envelope stuffing. So I have my cash envelopes in here, and then I have my sinking funds in my sinking fund binder. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am going to lay out my cash and my envelopes, so I will be right back with you. Alright, I got everything laid out and ready to go. So I'm going to start with my expenses, which are my gas, my groceries, and my spending envelopes. So these three come with me at all times, and then I keep them in my billfold. I don't have trackers on the back of these. I just put the receipts in these whenever I spend any money out of them. So we will go ahead and start with gas. So gas gets $40 every week, and I do have some money left over in here from when I was doing my weekly budget check-in. I have $7 left over, so that means that I spent $33 this week in gas. So I'm just going to set this to the side till the very end. So gas is going to get $40. So we'll get $40 put in there, and that one can go back in my billfold for the upcoming week. Next is groceries, and I did have a little bit left in groceries as well. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 left in groceries. And then groceries every week gets 80. So we have 50, 60, 70, and 80. So we will get that in there, and groceries is done. And then my last expense, cash envelope, is spending. And I actually had quite a bit left over in spending. So we had 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I'll set that aside also. And then spending also gets $40 for the week. So we had $160 total put into our expense cash envelopes for the upcoming week. And then, like I said, I will put these back into my billfold so that they are there when I need them. Okay, so next we are going to get into the sinking funds portion of my budget, which I have in my sinking funds binder right here. I said this, I think, the last few times, but I do have some sinking funds that are already in here that I am currently not funding. They will start in January. So for the time being right now, I am funding car maintenance, which gets 10. Christmas is at 100. I'm going to do 100 for one more week, which will be next Friday the 13th. And then I'll jump back down to 10, or drop back down to $25, which is what I normally do. Gifts, I'm doing 10, household is 15, kids is 20, medical is 5, and personal care is 15. And then starting in January, I'm adding all of these as well in addition to these. So I will have my 3 kids savings, which will get $10 each a week, my personal savings, which will get $25 a week, back to school will get 20, school tuition will get 36, and that'll be for next year's school tuition. They go to a private Catholic school, so we do have a tuition amount every year. And then car insurance will be for my car insurance premium that it will be due in July, so I'll be paying a 6-month worth of car insurance premium in July, so I'm going to start a sinking fund in January to be able to fund that. So I'm really excited about that. I have never ever paid my car insurance any other way than on a monthly basis, so I'm really excited to be able to pay it on a 6-month basis. So that is what I am doing. So these ones that I have that are not going to be starting until January, I'm just going to kind of bypass through these. So that's one kid savings. Back to school will start in January. Car insurance will start in January. So car maintenance is the first one that I am currently funding. Last week car maintenance had $130. So I'm going to take this out. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. And car maintenance, like I said, is getting $10. So we'll add another 10 to that, which will put us at $140. And then what I do is I do have trackers on the back of my envelopes here. Zoom in so you can see. So I track any amount that goes in or comes out of my envelopes. They're laminated, so I use an Erin Condren wet erase marker. I write the date, so today is the 6th. We are adding in $10, which will put us at $140. I do this every time I put money in or take money out. That way all I have to do is look at the back of the envelope to know what is in there rather than having to count it every single time. I'll just zoom out a little bit and we'll stay here. So the next one is Christmas, which like I said, I am currently funding Christmas. Last week it had $320. I was up to $820, but over Black Friday I did pull out $600. So we should have $320 in here. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 81, and $320. And we're going to be adding $100. So that'll put it to $420. And then like I said, I'm going to do that one more time next Friday to put me at $520. And then after that I will drop down to the $25, which I had been doing before I moved it to $100. So we're at $420 this week. This one is a kids savings that will start in January. So we have gifts. Last week we were at 80. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I think the most exhilarating part of watching cash envelope stuffing videos is watching people or seeing how much they have been able to acquire in their sinking funds. I think that to me is my most favorite part. I just love watching how quickly their money adds up, and I don't know, my favorite part. So let me know down below what your guys' favorite part of like the budget type videos are. Are they cash stuffing envelope videos? Are they like the paycheck to paycheck budget videos? Like monthly budget videos? What are your guys' favorite videos? I think that's to cash stuffing, and then also like debt snowball videos. Those are also really, really satisfying to me. Okay, so we're, you know what? I counted that money, and now that I was talking, I don't know that I actually added in another 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, which is what I had. So I need to add $10 in this. See, you get talking, and then you completely get sidetracked, and you forget what you're doing. Okay, so I added 10. And so that would put me at 90. And I would not be worried if I did forget to put that money in there. When I started reading the comments after this video posted, I know one of you guys would have caught it and told me in the comments below. You guys are so good about catching my mistakes before I do. Okay, so personal has $30, or no, household. Household has 30. It was up to 90, but I went to Sam's Club a few weeks ago and spent all that. So we're at 5, 10, 20, 30. This will get 15. So we should be at 45 for household. Put that in there. So we'll write the date. Adding in 15 puts us at 45. And kids, last week was at 130. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130. We're going to add 20 to that, which will put us at 150 for the first week of December. Get that in there. I do have cash envelopes listed in my Etsy shop. If you wanted to check them out, it is now back open from being on vacation mode because I was trying to get caught up with Black Friday orders. You guys absolutely amazed me with all of your Black Friday orders, so thank you guys so much. So medical last week had 40, and this is another kid's savings, so I'm going to bypass that one. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're adding in 5, which will put us at 45. There we go. 12, 6, adding in 5, balance of 45. Personal care, I did use this one this week. On Wednesday, my oldest son got a haircut, so I took out $15, so we should be at 50. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We're going to add in 15, which will put us back up to 65. And I need my eyebrows waxed again. I feel like my eyebrows grow so incredibly fast, and it's really annoying. And I also have really dark hair, so when my eyebrows start to grow, you can totally see all the little hairs that are growing in, and I hate plucking my eyebrows. I've said this before, but I have really thick hair, so the root is like so much, or obviously the hair follicle is bigger because my hair is thick, and then it just hurts so bad, and I'm just a baby about it. So I hate plucking my eyebrows, so I do get them waxed, and I feel like I just had them waxed and they already need it again. Anyways, off on a tirade. This is rent. Obviously this is not a sinking fund, but I do take it out in cash. I did pay my rent the end of November, so it's at 0. So I'm going to add in $50 to this one, which will put it at $50. So we will get that added in there. Okay. This is not starting till next year. I say next year, but that's not very far away. In January, same as school tuition. Now the last one is debt snowball. Obviously this is also not a sinking fund. However, the money that came from, or the extra money that came from these 3 envelopes that I set aside, this is where it goes. So let me just kind of organize this quick here. So what I do is all of the extra money I put into this envelope every single week, and then at the end of the month I take that money out and I put it towards my extra debt snowball payment. So for the month of November, I was able to put $157 extra towards debt snowball. So that money has been taken out now, and so today we are adding in 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So I'm going to add in $37 to this envelope. And I used to just roll that money over into the next week. So if I had $10 left in my grocery expense cash envelope, I would just roll that over, and then the following week I would have $10 extra. But I started doing this like 2 months ago, and just like the change, you know, when you put your change in a change jar from your cash envelopes, it's incredible how quickly it adds up. I think by doing this the last 2 months, I've been able to put, gosh, I want to say like $300 and some odd extra towards debt snowball that I have extra anyway. So it just makes sense for me to put it towards debt snowball rather than rolling it over and spending it on something else that is probably not anything that I needed. So that's what I've been doing. It's been working out really well for me. So I'm going to continue to do that. So I have all of my cash envelopes stuffed. So I'm going to put this away, and then the 3 expense envelopes will go back into my billfold for when I need to use them in the upcoming week. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, my Etsy shop is back open after being on vacation, so you guys can check that out. I do have my new February budget stickers up there, and that also includes the monthly overview stickers that I created a few weeks ago. So go ahead and check out my Etsy shop. Links in the description below. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!